Hi guys, it's Laura Cat from the band Upsidedown Cat. Welcome to another video. This one's on puppets, and puppets have been a part of Upsidedown Cat for many years. The thing about my band is it's kind of like childhood memories and stuff, so it's just, I don't know, it's about like being playful and having fun and stuff. So puppets kind of come into that when I was doing recording lessons with my friend Todd. He was very into puppets, he still is, and so we had a puppet party and made puppets, and we were like, we should have them at the shows, and then people can bring their own puppet, or we'll have puppets up at the front of the show that people can borrow. So I will tell you a little bit about puppets. First, I have a cup to show you. I don't think I've shown this one yet. It's the dog, the RCA Victor, his master's voice, named Nipper, and we actually have 3 cups with him on it, so maybe I'll be able to share more of them. And I'm drinking like a lavender tea. It's by Yogi. It's actually really good. I wasn't sure if it would be good because sometimes lavender stuff makes me think of like soap and stuff, but it's pretty good. So before we get into puppets, I was gonna show a book which doesn't really have, I don't think it has a puppet, but it's called Softies, and let's see, it's just like soft toys that people can make, like kids or whatever. It's by Therese Lasky, and I'll show a couple things here. There's funny things like food, like you can make a cake. I'm sorry, I don't have the best lighting today. I just had to find a quiet place to be. This one's kind of weird. It's like a pig and a wolf, and I'm not really sure what that is, but I guess you can do the 3 Little Pig story. So yeah, it seems to mostly be like sewing and applique, but there's also some needle felting in here. The one thing I did make so far out of this is a tree, and I think I gave it away to somebody. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I made that tree. So yeah, I don't know that there's any real puppets, but it's just fun to like be creative, and you can follow the pattern, but also have fun with it. There's the ice cream bar. Anyway, you might want to check that out if you like crafting, or if you have kids who like crafting. So let's talk puppets. So there's other videos on my YouTube channel that are live puppets, and I will say I'm not very good at puppet voices or like ventriloquism, so just bear with me. But this guy, I don't know if he has a name. I'm not really sure, but I always liked him because he's kind of muppety, and he's got this cute little tail, which I think is totally adorable. He's like, hi guys, how's it going? And the eye rattle is classic. So, so these are made, you know, probably well over 10 years ago, so they do need some mending. And I do have kids, but so far we haven't really played with them much because I want to keep them, you know, as intact as possible. So here's this orange guy, and then this one always makes me think of Lambkin or something. So hello. And I had these fabrics, or I found them, I don't know, and I just bought a lot of felt, and so yeah. And then there's also a puppet not pictured that Todd owns called Wimber, and he has some videos. I might try to link to some of those. Wimber's pretty awesome. Okay, here's Kitty and meow, meow. I love, there's some videos, I'll maybe comment which ones. My friend Mick did the cat voice, and it's so funny on one of them. So he's got a Jingle Bell, and he used to have pipe cleaner whiskers, but they like fell out, so I gave him yarn ones. Yeah, he definitely needs some mending, but he's just a happy little orange cat. Meow, meow, meow. And no tail. So that's kind of the classic, like, you know, there's that Upside-Down Cat classic kitty, and this would be the guy that represents that. Some of them have, so we had a pattern book, and Todd has the book. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, it's definitely kind of Muppet-based styling of them. Somewhere I've like photocopied patterns, so I could probably make more, or Todd and I could get together again. They're all hand sewn. We did a couple things on the machine, but it's such small area, it's kind of hard to do it by a machine. And then doing the mouth is like the trickiest part. So this one has, it feels like maybe some like lightweight cardboard, like we were using sometimes the cereal box kind of weight cardboard, or I had some stuff with interfacing. Oh, and he has a heart tongue, which is always the best kind of tongue. So yeah, just trying to make the mouths like be stiff enough to where they're not like floppy. So if you've made puppets, awesome. And I don't know, I mean, it would be fun to make more. I just since I haven't been playing shows for years, I haven't really like thought about this part, because it's definitely like a performance part of the band. So here's a crazy girl. She's like, hello. I think she used to have barrettes in her hair, and it looks like her hair needs to be reattached, but she can do all sorts of crazy like headbanging stuff, and she's just kind of weirdo. Okay, this one, if there's a puppet that would be me, it would be this puppet. I used to have pigtail braids. Hello. And she's got barrettes. I would totally do the hair ties and the barrettes, because I was cool like that. And then I got a little older. I lost the braids. I won't go into that story, but I still like pigtail braids. Anyway, so she's not like wearing a dress or something, I guess, and has this awesome braided hair that I braided. Yep. This guy's like, I don't know, I think he's like kind of like a dragon, maybe? We experimented with like head shapes and trying to make the heads bigger or smaller, and so he does have one of the bigger heads. He's got like the stuffing cotton, or not, probably polyester cotton, like stuffing up there to kind of fill out his head, so it's actually just like kind of loose in there, and you feel it with your fingers in there. But he can fly and like do all sorts of stuff, I guess. I don't know what his voice sounds like, because I'm not very good at voices. And then here's this guy. He's one of my favorites too. This guy's like the dad or grandpa of the family, and he's got a necktie on. This is probably one of my grandpa's ties, and he does the classic hey, has anybody seen my glasses? I can't find my glasses. And they're like on his head the whole time. So he's kind of awesome, and he's got the eyebrows. He also has padding up in his head. And let's see. Okay, so those are like the official Upside-Down Cat puppets. And I had a couple friends that came over for a puppet party. So there's a few other puppets out there in the world that were created at this time, and they're like friends. For a while I was trying to sell, like, consign arts and crafts at some local shops in Portland. So I had a couple puppets I made that sold, and then I had a couple that didn't sell. So here's one of those. She's still got her tag. It's called Miss Strawberry Valentine. Made of felt, embroidery, thread, and rickrack for kids and small hands. Yeah, this one's definitely, it's like, fits me just perfect, but wouldn't fit a man's hand probably. And then, yeah, $25. I was probably undercharging for these because they do take a lot of time. But back in the day, I had more time, so I don't know. But she's like red and pink and a Valentine. She's got her little heart nose and her little heart on her and a couple different shades of red and pink. So she's like, hello. And then one of my most favorite, I guess, because it's one of my favorite animals, is the red panda. So here's Red Panda. Hello. Which is funny because there's like a Red Panda movie out, I guess, right now in 2022. But this was made in 2010. So it's just called Red Panda Puppet. $25. I heart red pandas. Made of felt and thread. Super cute. They're a little bigger than a house cat. Here's the tag with my little drawing. So fun. And we have been to the zoo recently, and like I guess a few years ago, and we've never seen the red panda, though I think as a kid I saw a red panda, and that's probably why I like them so much, because they do kind of look like cats, but not really. So I guess I will keep this one. Not that I was planning on selling it again, but I should probably take the tags off and just enjoy it. So yeah, so those are puppets. And then there was a time when we lived with a family, our friends. We lived in their like apartment in their basement, and I found a puppet from that time that I made with their daughter, who was probably like between like 10 and 12. We lived there a couple years, so it's kind of small maybe for my hand. But here is the sock puppet lady. Sock puppet. She's like, hello, and she's got a tongue. And just like, it's like a kid's sock with buttons and hair, and these are probably like barrettes, I don't know, or like little bows, I'm not sure what that is. So it's fun to design stuff with kids and just hear like their own imagination, and like, you know, they put stuff together their own way because they're not old like us, and you know, sometimes I feel like it's easy to be like, oh, that wouldn't work, or oh, like, why would you do that? But kids just have a much bigger imagination and stuff sometimes for stuff like that. So with all this, I found these. I don't know if I've shared these before, but these are for the performance stuff for the song We Need to Go Outside. So if you've heard the song, you know it says, when it's raining, we need to go outside. And then, I don't remember the order right now. When it's sunny, we need to go outside. When it's snowy, we need to go outside. And when it's cloudy, we need to go outside. So these are literally like little pieces of cardboard from a box where like I was probably having my first show ever. And we're like, oh, we need props, and we're gonna hang it up. Because that song is like, it was recorded on Fruity Loops. So it's just like a loop. It's not actually like, we probably played it off a CD, I'm guessing. It's not like I was playing the piano or keyboard or anything. So it's more just like everybody needs to sing along to this song. So yeah, that's just kind of fun. You know, I haven't performed for a long time, but if I do again, I hopefully can bring all this with me, and it's just like that full experience of like, you know, it's not just the music, but we're here to have fun and just hang out and sing along. Like it's always kind of been a sing-along band. So I had one more thing to show, and then just like a little update maybe. I hope you can see it. Again, with the bad lighting, it's probably pretty bad. But anyway, this is just some original artwork from my CD covers. You might recognize that. And I was trying to figure out like the track listing and stuff. So, and the print, like when I was doing hand print making, like what colors would go where. So that's just kind of a fun thing I found recently. And then just to update, I am hopefully gonna start doing some demos soon. So I do have a handful of new songs, or I'm not really sure. They're just like ideas, I guess. And so I'm excited to see where they end up, and basically like if it's an album or like a couple loose songs, we'll just have to see. But I am at the point where I'm ready to kind of, like, I've been recording on my phone, just like the voice memos thing, just a bunch of ideas, and then I'm at the point where I'm going to try to start like multi-track demos, which will prepare for ultimate recording. So it's exciting. Like, I sat down at my computer and I was just trying to figure out the program again, and I was just doing like vocals into a microphone and made up a silly song, but it instantly felt more comfortable. Just like I don't know, recording has from day one been a part of like how I write, and so being able to like listen to tracks back immediately and then like pick other harmonies or things to go along with it just to try out, and then if it's like not working good, you can delete the track right away. It just is like a really good way to hear what seems to work well or what sounds good, and then also you can get out a bunch of ideas at once and like edit them later. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, and hopefully time will allow. It'll probably be like late at night when the kids are asleep, just to get more familiar with doing demos and stuff, and then I'll keep you posted. So yeah, and I am still planning on doing an episode about recording and songwriting, but somehow it seems to be the hardest one because there's multiple pieces and I have to find some stuff in the house that I was going to show for it. So that's partially why it's like so delayed, but it is hopefully going to still come. So check out the notes in the bottom of the video, and there are other videos with other topics, and there's should be a link to my website, which has a bunch of other stuff like music and art. And thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.